I must stand for being boldly authentic and fiercely you. And today I'm talking about being weird, that it's okay to be weird. And for me, being weird is about being more you. It's about it's about going after the things that inspire you, the things that you want to do, about being you. And I know I used that word twice. Being weird requires courage. It requires taking your own path instead of doing the normal thing. And most of us were taught what it's like to be normal, to go with the flow, to do as you're told, to do what everyone else is doing. And that's not being weird. When I was thinking about my own journey and sort of what gets in the way or what has gotten in the way in the past, it was things like I was afraid of people perceiving me to be a certain way. I was afraid of the perception of being weak, of being less than. I was afraid that if I took my own path, that there'd be negative consequences, either personally or professionally. I was afraid that if I did my own thing, if I was weird, if I actually embraced it, then the people who I cared about the most would turn their backs. And so it was a huge risk. It's a huge risk. At least I felt it was. And I remember when I think about sort of one of my stories of being weird, it happened when I was in the corporate world. I remember being in the midst of burnout. I would go from back to back to back meetings. And at the end of the day, I'd be trying to get through emails or trying to get to-dos done. I'd even take work home with me. And I felt miserable. And I got tired of it. And so I decided to be weird. I communicated that I'd be leaving all meetings, or at least some meetings, 10 to 15 minutes early. And some people were shocked, but I did it. And I got my own time back. I was able to complete to-dos and check emails and bio breaks, all that stuff. I created more time to get that stuff done, which in turn allowed me to take less work home. I didn't take work home anymore. And I wasn't moving from call to call to call to call. And I was no longer in burnout. I started to actually enjoy my job again. And so be weird. I encourage you. What's your weird? What is it? Have you ever sat down and thought about it? How are you bringing more of who you are into your life? Because when you bring it into your life, into your being, that affects your personal life, your professional life as well. It affects every aspect. When you start being more weird, more weirdly you. And so that's my message today, is to be weird and to create the freedom, create the joy, create the sense of light that's on the other side of that. I've got your back. If you need support to help get you to your next level, to create the weirdness, so to allow you to see who you are, let me know. Let me know. You see, I'm Shermain Melton, and I'm a stand for being boldly, authentically, and fiercely you. And if this message resonates with you, I'd really love it if you would forward it on, send it on to someone you love and trust who you think would benefit or value from being more them. Thanks for watching.